So between new Goma tech and then hopefully getting through the castle in one shot. Hopefully the synthesis of that is less than a minute 30 or less than an hour 30. All right, now we're starting for real. As I said, I could do the exact same run, and like I said, I think if I kill Goma the way that I was practicing killing Goma, that probably gets me under an hour 30 just there. But yeah, we're kind of to a point where the weird egg to Zelda's letter leg is kind of the only thing that matters. Like, if I'm being honest. Cause yeah, that's where my like high variance, like big costs, like the fuck up I do regularly still that costs me a lot of time is that. Like, yeah, there's little nickel and dimey, like in Goron, or in the Dodongo's cavern, like throwing the bomb from that up onto that weird door on the ledge. Like, yeah, you can fuck that up once or twice, and that's gonna cost you 10 seconds. But the guard thing is a full, like, it was like a minute and a half difference. Yeah, I was worse in like almost every leg of my run yesterday relative to my previous PB, but I still beat my previous PB by like a minute and a half. How are you doing tonight, Rab? Look at that. Exactly the same time. Sucks. Landing on that ledge and grabbing it is gonna cost me a couple seconds. So it goes. Need to do this too. I need to have 28 rupees when I leave there. So I just got kind of bad luck as far as my... I need to have at least 28. More is fine, but I need to have at least 28 when I leave there. Because I can pick up 2 in the, I can pick up 2 in the bushes, and that's faster than looping around the back and picking up the 5er back there. But if I only have 27, like I can't get to my 40 easily. So I gotta get the 5. And some of those green rupees are just RNG. Some of that is that my angle leaving the Kokiri sword was a little goofy, which is why I grabbed the ledge too. Part of that was I also didn't fall into the bushes, like kind of over by my house there, like I oftentimes do. And you can pick up an extra rupee in there. Both of the like patches of bushes have 2 rupees in them every time you reset the Deku village or Kokiri village. Yeah, I think I do still have to kill this Deku Baba. Like I still need to pick up the Deku nuts now, even though I'm not going to use them against Goma, actually. Just because there's like not anywhere else consistent to get them. And like I said, even though I'm not using them for Goma, I do still need them for Baronade. That's a fuck up. Got too close. Made him hide. Me behind on this split too. Yeah, but hopefully we make it back in our Goma fight. Weirdly challenging room, that one. Like, can you pull the slingshot and hit the eye without, or before you get hit by the Deku Nut? Just one of those, like, execution tests that, again, it's like a 5-10 second difference, but okay. I think this is the extra Deku stick that I pick up. I did figure out that I was gonna need an extra Deku stick. An extra Deku stick earlier, in particular. And I mean, this has been like a pretty bad run so far. Like I said, I'm curious as to see like how big of a difference to being able to kill Goma in one rotation makes. Like, are we just gonna make this all up like just on Goma? I'm curious. That feels like it's kind of good, actually. Like, doinking the sword off the side like that. Like, yeah, you take the hit, obviously, but... from landing on the land, but landing on the land probably saves you time relative to landing in the water, I would imagine. We did it. We did it how I wanted to do it. Let's just learn how long this cutscene actually is. Like all of the long ones, just learn how long they actually are. 'Cause the anticipation kills me. I think I am gonna be up though. I don't think there's a whole minute left before I get the emerald. Yeah, maybe there is. But even if it does end up even, like, I was doing bad on the leg post slingshot leading up to Goma. Like, I had lost another 10 seconds probably at least. More than that. Still saved a little bit of time. Even with messing up the slingshot in the eye once. Even with goofing on the spider up top. I got too far away from it and it went back up and I had to let it drop down again to attack it. I lost time on that. I had to kill that extra Deku Baba to get the Deku stick. Yeah. That Goma tech's a big time save. Cause yeah, I probably lost, you know, I said 10, but it's probably 20 plus seconds that I lost just on that post slingshot to Kokiri Emerald leg if I had done that the normal way. The other thing I'm trying to do is be a little more judicious with my rolling. Is I think a lot of my rolling that I do is not actually saving me time and potentially costing me time. Just by virtue of, like, having to do, like, weird zigzaggy pathing rather than actually running a straight line. So I'm trying to only do rolling when it's, like, a pretty clear straightaway. Maybe I'll try the backwards run across Hyrule Field this time. See what I can save on that. The only other time I tried it was a couple weeks ago when I was like approaching like blacked out. And I feel like it went fine. I don't remember, I need to go back and check that VOD. I gotta like figure out what I need to line up on, actually, because I'm gonna miss my target here. Miss again. Yeah, saved no time. I don't know if I really lost any time either, which says something because I lined that up bad. But poor lurking in the tree. That was close. I'm like just on the edge of that climbable part. So the other thing I should workshop, I should just make a save state, is figure out if there's a faster way to get into the castle. Like from here, get past this set of guards faster than the way I do it. It's like the way I do it is like clearly the way they kind of intend you to do it. But I wonder if there's a faster way. Oh, I probably lost a bunch of time here, actually. Yeah. Yeah, definitely slower. Only by a little bit, though. Cause yeah, if it turns out like, yeah, you can just like slide in between these two guards and it works. Like that's a lot faster than doing this thing that I always do. I wonder if I should have put the ocarina. Should have put the ocarina where the slingshot is. In that inventory screen. There's a certain, like, sense of despair now. Now that I've done the Zelda's letter leg in one shot, there's no, like, well, I'm 16 seconds behind, but I can make it up here if I just get it in one. Because I did it in one. But hey, we did it in one. But hey, like, in the PB run yesterday, I PB'd like all the legs leading up to this and then like did a bad job in all the ones afterwards. So clearly what's gonna happen now is I did a bad job on all the legs leading up to this, and I'm gonna do a good job on all the like back end ones. Cause yeah, I ended up losing. So between Zelda's letter and Rudo's letter last time, I lost over 20 seconds. Relative to my prior PB. I am interested to see how well this split is going to be compared to the last Zelda's Letter one. Just because I've only done it in one time. Like, this is only the second time I've gotten it in one. I'm curious as to how much, like, variation there is. Like, within the castle, it can't change like that much just because the timing on the guards is pretty precise and it resets every time you walk in. But like the whole, like I said, castle exterior part obviously has a bunch of like weird pathing shit in it. Second slower? Okay. I have not watched any of Drive to Survive. I have no intention of being an F1 guy. One of my volunteers that I supervise, he's in 6th grade. We were talking about like renting library books from the school library, and he was like, yeah, one time I rented a book because I wanted to learn about F1, but the book, like everything in it was from like the 80s. He was like, I wanted to learn about F1, but everything it talked about was people who like haven't raced in 25 years. That was like the one F1 book they had in their library. It was like an eyewitness book about F1. So yeah, this aspiring F1 enthusiast. But I was like, hey, you could... There's something fun to be had there as far as like learning about people who, even if they aren't around anymore, like... The 80s are a fun time in sports. A lot of coke. Yeah, it's a weird thing that is like shot to relevance in the last couple years. Like I don't remember anybody caring about Formula One like a few years ago. And now every time a race happens, you like can't get away from it on the internet. Like it's still very much like an internet dude thing. Yeah, I feel like there's a certain like appeal to those types of sports for like American like nerd people. Like nerd dudes love European sports more so than they like sports that are popular in America, specifically because like I mean, like the barrier to like being a part of a discourse about it is like lower because fewer people are invested in it, I think is like part of the appeal. So those like nerd dudes who are like, I don't want to learn about football, but like still like sports because like obviously sports are like a thing that people like, can be like, oh, but cricket. And then they get to look like the smart guy with very little effort on their own part. Yeah, exactly. He was an Arsenal fan in high school. But yeah, like, the relative obscurity is a big part of the appeal. I mean, that's even kind of me with college basketball, too. Like, to be honest. Like, I became, like, more of a college basketball fan after coming to Minnesota than I, like, ever was in Kentucky, just because, like, I could be the college basketball guy here in a way that I couldn't in Kentucky. Shit. Good enough. I applied to grad school in Leicester. That was like one of the schools I applied to when I was looking for my master's. Shit. Hit that too early. I do it on the music cue. No, like when I was picking, like I applied to one school in Australia, one school in New Zealand, and one school in the UK. And literally the one in New Zealand got back to me first, and that's why I picked it. Like the turnover on like my applying to my getting accepted for the New Zealand one was so fast. I applied in like, I put out my applications in like October, and they like interviewed me in November to start school in February. Yeah, put out my applications in October and was on a plane to New Zealand in January. Like, yeah, I'm glad New Zealand went out, but it's not like I like really specifically was like, yeah, going to New Zealand, that's the one. I'm probably gonna gain some time on the split because I think last time I did this, I broke the pots with the sticks in it before I played the song for him. So I'm gonna probably have a pretty good split here, but it's kind of fake. Or not. Yeah. Shmeh. Yeah, I need 6 Deku sticks for Dodongo's Cavern. So, again, that's why I had to kill that one extra Deku Baba in the Deku tree. There is an opportunity to save some time, like, right away here. I mean, I have most of Dodongo's Cavern between me and that next split, so there's a million places to save time. But I actually, last run, messed up throwing the bomb off. Like, I landed it on the ledge above the cavern rather than actually by the door. So, save some time there. I think I'm gonna do is rather than doing these platforms, I think I'm just gonna book it across here. Oh, that super saves time because Navi doesn't talk to me. Although maybe she will later. Like, aside from like the waiting around for the platforms to be high enough, they're normally Navi chats me up when I walk out onto that grate out there, and shit. Well, there goes all my time I saved. That was good. Cutscene fucked up my momentum leaving the room a little bit there. But the actual fight with the Lysphos was good. What would be really shitty is if Navi stops me when I'm trying to jump across here now. Damn it. So I can't avoid that. I can't avoid that. Make this. Oh, just barely. There's my 20 rupees for the silver scale game. Yeah. Alright. Last time it took me 2 throws to get this bomb on. So if I can get this in 1, we'll make up some time here. There it is. Let's not blow it. That was very good also. Yeah, you can stick it on the ledge. That's part of the reason why I target the ladder when I throw it, is because you can kind of wedge it in there between the ladder and the stone sometimes. Hey! We're ahead all of a sudden, boys. What a split. Some pig. That was less perfect than it could have been, but if you really, really nail it on that, you can actually land like on the, like the thing has a little bit of an underbite and you can actually land on it. And so you're just like standing by the door when the cutscene ends. Oops, shit. I hate that they throw like one of the push cubes there, because like the way you interact with the push cube is different than the way you just interact with a normal ledge, because it has like the grab potential to it, and it makes like that particular set of climbing so goofy to negotiate. Like I don't know if they just like don't have this particular piece of like stage decor that is like this size, so they just had to drop a cube in there to make it work. But it makes that particular interaction so weird. Here's another area where I fucked up last time. I accidentally threw my bomb here, like over the top of the we're fine. Over the top of there, so I had to throw 2 bombs there instead. I'm like less afraid of King Dodongo than I am like most enemies in the game. I'm like less afraid of King Dodongo than I am of like those bats in that room before. Plus, King Dodongo drops a heart container afterwards, which is pretty cool. Like, the only thing that worries me about King Dodongo is that, like, I've got that fight down so well that I, like, never gain any time on it, ever. I can, like, only lose time on it. Skull. Way up. Got time to burn now. I said my gore that I don't know if those splits are like PB splits for me, but I said my post Zelda's letter stuff last time was like exceptionally bad. So I said, even if I just do like regularly well for the rest of this, it should be a easy-ish PB. Instead of assuming I don't like catastrophically fuck up the Baronade fight, which is not completely outside of what is possible. I'm kind of curious as to like what is considered like good decorum as far as like how frequently you should submit runs on speedruns.com, because like somebody has to like watch them and like confirm that. Am I gonna like piss off their mod team if I'm like submitting 1.5 hour runs like every week? I probably will submit, you know, if I PB this one, or the one yesterday if I end up not PBing this one, just because it moves me up a spot in the standings. But as far as like PBs that don't actually move me up in the rankings, I might hold off on it. Because yeah, the time I ran yesterday was good for 54. The one area that I did fuck up last time is I accidentally talked to this person and oh god, that's a terrible spread. I talked to this Zora twice. Like I played the game again. I didn't actually play it, but I like made him throw the rupees again. Yeah, this is maybe the worst like Zora diving game spread I've ever seen, but hey. Yeah, so as long as I don't talk to that Zora again and make him throw the rupees again, I'll make back some of that time at least that I just lost from the RNG of the rupee throw. Get my other Deku stick here. Another big moment coming up here. Can I get the fish in one scoop? I did it last time. I have miserably failed to do it in one on a couple of occasions, though. The PB run before yesterday, it took me like 5 scoops to get my fish. Got it. At this point, it's just like, don't fuck up. Like, the RNG is pretty much all gone. So, like, where did I mess up last time? I didn't have a super clean, final tentacle. I messed up throwing a Rudo onto Big Octo, like onto the platform. I did goof a little bit in Baronade too. Oh, I messed up throwing Rudo to hit that one ceiling switch. I got time to make up in here too. It was not a super great Jabu Jabus last time. Like the Baronade being better kind of saved it, but the Baronade is better in a way that is replicable. It wasn't just like I had an exceptional Baronade. It's that I like kind of figured out Baronade and should be able to just continually get something resembling that time with Baronade from here on out. I almost jumped too early there. But hey, almost jumped too early means I jumped at exactly the right time. Almost too early means frame perfect, right? Little time save there. I think I did worse in this room than I did before, but I said that one hallway where oh, I should have pulled my Deku nuts instead of the seeds. Whatever. That sucks. Hey, the red thing's gone. All right. Let's do this clean. Perfect. One thing of note that also I don't think has happened yet is I don't think I've picked up any Deku seeds. So if I ever pick up any Deku seeds, I'm gonna have to do the, like, you know, pick up a new thing, like, da-na-na-na! I don't think it's happened yet, so I maybe have that in my future as a thing that I'll have to contend with for a couple seconds. Thought of it because the jellyfish in there dropped some. Oops. Actually fucked that up a little bit. He hit me too early. Didn't actually, like, do his turnaround like he was supposed to. I think that leg was probably overall a little slower. We'll see, though. So the Baronade fight's even now that I kind of have it figured out, it's still kind of a high variance one. Because of shit like that. The other way, please. Fucking up. The hitbox on the boomerang is so weird sometimes. Like, I think I blew it. I don't know, might be close actually. Because I lost like 8 seconds on my Zora Sapphire to Ocarina of Time leg, just on screwing up the dive. Yeah. So if I get to... If I don't mess up the dive, I should be up like 6-ish seconds. But yeah, I did way worse in that Baronade fight than I did last time. Said I goofed the big Octo a little bit too. Yeah, we don't PB every run, but there's still actually a pretty decent chance I PB this one, just by not nearly as much as I probably could have. that I messed up diving for the Ocarina twice in the PB run. So I said being down 0.2 seconds, I said theoretically if I got here just as fast, I should be able to easily make that up by just not fucking up my Ocarina dive. Yep. Damn. That's one that could have been sub 130. Easily.